everyone. I'm Almona Bhatia and I'm going to take you through my career journey today. After completing my grad program from Bombay University and packing in 3 years of French from Alliance Française, I set out to intern at a firm in Geneva. That 1 year in Geneva in my 20s opened my mind. On my return, I joined the Bennett Coleman Group in their newly minted international division called Response Marketing. Working in the media is fast-paced, it's a heady experience, one gets exposure across categories. I worked with some of the stalwarts, with the legend himself, Pradeep Guha, the man who created Miss India, Miss Worlds, all those award events like Filmfare Awards, created the Bombay Times page 3 phenomena. His vision and his style formed some important impressions for me. So I had barely completed 1 year at the Times of India when I was dispatched to Tokyo for a business trip. This was for preparations for a Japan supplement, and I had been set up to do meetings in Tokyo with a few electronic clients. I still remember how I was taken up by the rep who wore the same grey suit all through the week for meetings with me. But he was so respectful, so knowledgeable, so polite, and he was reserved. But by the end of the trip, he opened up and became a true friend. And there were so many small little lessons and impressions that he made on me at that very young and impressionable age that I was. Small things like give respect, gain respect, and to be generous. And those lessons still remain, those values still remain with me. Since then, I've had the opportunity to travel and work and live in different continents across the globe. In the early stage of my career, I've had the chance to work and live in South Africa, in Canada, in India, and work across global media brands, across medium, across print, TV, video, digital. My most recent stint, which lasted over a decade, was with Condé Nast, the global publisher of some iconic titles like Vogue and GQ, Condé Nast Traveler, and New Yorker. I learned there very quickly when to be a manager and when to be a leader, and how to lead from the front. The excitement of being a woman publisher of a men's magazine and working with a very talented team who together created some of the finest properties celebrating the good life. The decade of 2000 all the way into 2015 was the time luxury brands were entering India. And I had the opportunity to see that change in the consumer mindset and the multi-layers of high net worth individuals that developed, and their behaviors, and the entire scene played in front of me. And that was a very, very exciting time. So in 2021, I took a complete pivot on my own career. I joined Tata CLiQ Luxury, a complete new space, the digital e-commerce world, a young company, an ambitious company, had the right value set, and very, very exciting. The only challenge is I haven't met anyone. I've joined them virtually and I'm working with them virtually. It's been an absolute interesting first 4 months of my year, despite all the odds and the uncertainty that we live in. The team is young and progressive. They are open-minded and passionate. But the normal office is broken. I don't think it can ever go back to its original place again. And that's the exciting part. You've got to recreate and innovate a new, efficient way of working with each other. Today's workplace is all virtual. Everything has turned highly digital. Many of the basic features from our daily life are broken. In this post-pandemic world, we are learning how to work with our colleagues without meeting them. We do not meet our colleagues, we do not have casual conversations, nor can we easily build trust with clients and colleagues outside the prescribed meetings, albeit virtually engagement is being challenged. It is a big phenomena. We've done incredibly well over the last 12 months in coping, working from home, adjusting, women particularly, and we've talked about it. Women have played a role at work and at home, balanced their career, their home life, being parents, schooling their children from home, also has had another effect. Today, it is true that this new world where the effect of technology and digital media, Google and Facebook have become owners of our time and influence. We have to be responsible parents and citizens and not allow them to manipulate us and our children. So we've had to be mindful of that while we've tried to be sort of safe and healthy and happy and keep a balanced mindset. So let me give you my message to the coming leaders. Today the Gen Z and millennials are no longer interested in joining the workforce as the earlier generations did. Nor do they have any intention of remaining in the same field or company for their entire career. They sometimes end up interviewing the organization when they come for an interview. They're wanting to start something new, to change the world, to make a contribution towards, they're very sensitive to the environment. They had accelerated their charge in the post-pandemic world. They want to create an impact in the rural parts of the country. In the first 4-5 months of 2021, the Indian startup ecosystem has already added 8 new companies to the coveted $1 billion evaluation club. What does that say? There are enough people who have ideas that work and they go make them. Today, the success metrics have also all changed. No longer are individuals rated on their performance alone, that he's a problem solver, he's the highest sales performer. Today, the behavior is examined along the performance capabilities, his attitude, his willingness to grow, learn, adapt, be part of the company and its value system. Today, you have to be empathetic. And today the young are super empathetic as well. But within the teams, you're expected, if you join a company, to be empathetic, to put your hand up to help someone else and the extended society as well. So to conclude, I would say that women are more generous than men. Women are rated to be better men on key leadership capabilities. For instance, taking initiatives, being resilient, practicing self-development, drivers of result. They inspire and motivate men and women. Women have high values of integrity, honesty. They champion change. They're more collaborative at work, and they connect with the outside world, and they're willing to reflect. I will just end by saying that there are 3 key metrics that have held me in good stead. And they can be used by any generation and at any age, but I definitely think that women have large portions of it, and they are tenacity, respect, and generosity.